Hello everyone, this is Mónica Guiteras from the Alliance Against Energy Poverty that has worked since its inception to stop water and energy supply cuts in Catalonia and have confronted the large multinationals of water, electricity and gas sectors to demand access to water and energy as an essential right. We have located the supply companies at the center of the problem, and we have pointed to these companies who enjoy multi-million benefits as responsible for a scourge that affects more than 11% of the population in Spain. We would very much like to be there today, and we would have centered our talk on how energy transition should put not only the planet but also the people affected by the abuses of large energy and water companies at the center of the question. We believe that only if we succeed at empowering people to fight for global justice, environmental but also social justice of those at the other side of the globe, but also those just next to us, will be able to take a much more accurate picture of how global is the harm on the planet today and how powerful can civil society be if we work together as a connected network. We would very much like to be there today, but the thing is that Aigües de Barcelona, the company that manages water supply in Barcelona but many other cities in Catalonia, and that is part of Agbar Suez Group, one of the biggest transnational companies of the water sector in the world. They have decided, Aigües de Barcelona has decided to bring to trial 3 activists from the Alliance Against Energy Poverty, including our spokesperson Maria Campuzano, Josep Babot and myself, for a protest action that took place at its commercial offices in Barcelona last February 27th. This action was, as every action and protest we do with the Alliance, it was non-violent. Action was part of a campaign beginning in July 2017, which demands the total relief of debts for unpaid water bills incurred in the cases of vulnerable consumers. And in some cases, these debts exceeded 1,000 euros. Of course, leaving these families in a situation of anxiety and having to choose between different basic needs they had to cover at that moment. 10 days later, this action of protest, the company accepted the majority of our demands. So clearly the pressure of public opinion and organized civil society had its effect. But on the other hand, we found ourselves in a repressive procedure that Aigües de Barcelona started against us. What we have done is, during the last week, we have been denouncing this attitude, and we have collected support from more than 120 organizations calling out for Agbar to retract from pursuing social movements who peacefully defend human rights. This campaign has had its effect, and Agbar has decided to step back, proposing a mediation process that will start immediately, thus postponing the date of the trial. We 3 are still under this procedure, so this process hasn't finished, but we hope that you can follow the case and also stand for the Alliance task, not only for this action, but for the task we've been putting ahead during all these years since 2014. Because the result of the mediation process, we strongly believe, depends on our ability as a society to defend the right to protest and to defend those who defend human rights, fighting for all these fundamental rights, in this case related, deeply related to what energy transition should be in terms of environmental but also social justice. Thank you so much.